and welcome to the Ratchet Club House Reunion. My name is John, and I'll be your host for the evening.
Previously on a two-part Ratchet Club reunion, we bring back all of the cast members from the house. We got to the root of the drama in the house.
Put us together, anything could happen, they could pop off.
I feel like I was in quite a bit of controversy.
You know, like, I don't feel bad about
But with
fighting.
all of the house members in one room, things got heated real fast, and the reunion was turned upside down.
Oh, my shirt.
Wow, things happen every day in the Ratchet Clubhouse. Anything can happen. But guys, tell me what powered your anger between.
If you go ahead.
I mean, with me, it's just, I'm just tired of the fakeness. You know, I mean, when I watch the clips, I never had a problem with William. It was just all Jamal. And it was sometimes I was like, damn, I don't like him. But it was never like, I want to fight you. Let me tell y'all, because nobody knows why. Everybody acting all surprised I fought him in the finale. When me and you all got in that last fight on the fourth episode, he tried to jump in. Christine pushed him back. And we can show the clip. It said that. And my anger just comes from that because I'm like, I never once jumped in a fight with him. I may have jumped in a fight with Daryl, Jamal, and what's his name, Chica Brown. I never jumped in a fight with him. And for him to do that to me, that was just low.
Okay, well, William, how did you react to when they charged at you like that?
Just now? I got mad, you know, how they just sat there and just like jumped me. But I guess it's payback because to how we jumped them sometimes, but I know it was just like kind of unexpected how they jumped me when I was with Christine.
Okay, we jumped you, but this is my whole thing here. Yeah, I did jump him. Honestly, I did. I jumped in a couple fights when I was in his house. But I can own up to everything that I did, all my faults. He hides behind Jamal. I'm just like this. If you have a problem with me, you have a problem with me. There's no need to tell Jamal to do this, do that. Also, a little birdie told me that you and Jamal was making up a plan to come at me, but you backed out. And Jamal told me that. Fuck a little birdie. Jamal told me that y'all had a plan and that you were scared because you didn't want to come to me. So, since y'all want to be buddy-buddy, y'all talk shit behind each other back all the time. But y'all have a friendship. Me and Christine have never talked about each other besides the time that I wasn't on her side. And that was just fake talking. They genuinely talk shit about each other, but then they smile each other faces. How is that a friendship? You told me that he was that. Y'all, this is what happened. Jamal came up to me and was like, yeah, you know, William was going to make a plan to fight you. So now, like, what happened to the plan? He was like, oh, he backed out. So I'm like this. You want to tell me stuff about your friend, but then you want to fight for
For your friend.
Yeah, that. So I'm just confused.
First,
Shit, I did too.
I did want to fight you, but it was at a point where I was like, you know, I don't want to fight. It's like, there was no need for it.
You was always at that point because you never wanted to fight.
It was no need for it.
Oh my
You
God.
never. What's the point of fighting you? You didn't have no problem. You probably did have a problem, but I didn't know. But to me, it was like, what's the point of fighting you if you didn't have no problem?
But if you're saying stuff behind my back, I'm going to have a problem. Like, I watched the clips. And then you tried to get Sugar Brown on y'all side. Like, to me, that was just...
Because y'all pushed them away.
Okay. We pushed him away because he was talking about Daryl.
Yeah, so we accepted him in because we probably had our differences in the beginning, but getting towards the middle, we kind of solved that solution. So when y'all kicked him out, we're just not going to let him be a loner. That's just like a straight jump.
But the thing is, both of y'all fought him, and then you jumped him on the first episode. So I'm confused on where this newfound joy for him came from. Y'all just needed somebody else on y'all side because y'all was weak already.
Nah, no, because, the reason why we had him on our side and we made this is because we had apologized on the second episode. So when we pause on second episode for what we have done, we actually.
When did y'all apologize? CJ came with the second episode. That's when all that stuff happened. So when did y'all apologize? What did behind the scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes when he didn't get the footage.
Well, first of all, this goes to Sugar Brown. You never told me or Christine or Daryl that they apologized or that y'all made up. You went around
saying that you was mad at him, saying you wanted to fight him,
exactly.
this and that. And we're like, what the fuck?
So if they apologized, where did you come in to
for
say
your anger?
Exactly? Because I mean, they apologized. This shit, like, we really can't do nothing to them. But for you like
you was like, oh yeah, oh my god, I'm gonna fight William, this and that. We're like, what happened?
you sat there and just let us talk shit about them, and then you added on.
Exactly.
So that's what we was like. Where did this newfound friendship come from when y'all didn't even like each other or supposedly did it?
Well, the times that he said that he had my back in every fight that I got into, he never did have it, my back. So that's when I got to the point and I really just wanted to fight him like Christine at the point.
Yeah, and that is true. I mean, because he would go in the interviews, we got your back, and
it was so repetitive, and it was
exactly.
Like,
and honestly, it wasn't just William; it was Jamal and CJ, because it was the three freaking musketeers. So it's like I say something, you gotta repeat it. And I was just like, if you're gonna have your friend back, have your friend back. I never got jumped in the house because Christine was always there. She never got jumped because I was always there. He never got jumped because we was there. He never got jumped because we was there. Like, and this is where it like makes me mad because they act like that they friends. When I pulled him down in the hallway in the 4th episode, what did Jamal do? He backed up. When Christine fights, I'm there. When I fight, she's there. They're nowhere around. They back up so they won't get hit. So I'm like, y'all have a friendship and y'all sitting on that same sofa like y'all friends. Y'all really ain't shit. This is a friendship. That ain't nothing. And now they don't hush them out, but they had all this stuff saying in the house.
Well, these past few minutes is pretty heated, but let's bring up some humor into the situation. Daryl, what did you mean by no new friends?
I wanted to be funny, so that's why I just thought of that. Like, no new friends and just hit them. So
Hold on. All right, Daryl. When you came in the house, you didn't know who was going to be in the house. You didn't know anybody, right?
he don't say his name.
So how we just made you just come in the house and just want to hit somebody.
Yeah,
you don't know who you was going up against.
You were brand new.
You didn't know nobody. You didn't even know who was behind the door.
Exactly. It could have been a damn bodybuilder. You're swinging. Come on. I mean, yes, it was funny, but when you rewind it,
it was
like,
really funny.
It was hilarious.
That's only what guy. What made you
do that?
I'm just asking.
That's the only time I did that. I ain't doing that no more.
Understandable.
Alright.
Yeah, like we had a lot of funny moments in the house, you know, but like most of it was just drama. It was just drama and stuff.
And behind the scenes, we would have fun.
Yeah, like go out, but it was like the producers, they would just only catch the bad side of what we were doing, you know. It was never, hey y'all, like, let me record y'all when y'all going to the movies or when y'all going to the club or some shit like that. It was always, let me record y'all when y'all finna fight. Yeah. And then, it was like the producers were messed up because like, they would come to us and be like, yeah, so tell me why Christine was doing this, Christine was doing that. Or tell me why Billy said this about Jamal and William. So, we like, they were putting a bug in our ear, and we were like, wow, really? But
I just want to let everybody know on this stage right now, if my name is in any one of y'all mouth, y'all better make sure y'all swallow like a motherfucking dick. Because if my name is in anybody motherfucking mouth, best believe I'm coming after every single one of y'all like I did before, bitch.
Exactly. And when we come back, everybody be like, what's going on? What you mean what's going on? Y'all saw all that stuff in the house. Like, honestly. And we don't like to fight. You know, like, we don't just wake up and be like, we're going to fight you. You have to provoke us. And we came here knowing that this reunion was just going to be about us. Like, it's going to be about us because the house was just about us. If it wasn't us turning on somebody, it was us fighting. Or it was us manipulating somebody. You know, like, that house was hell. But we ran it. And if I would have left and she would have left, that house would have been the sad people's club.
Exactly. Everybody would have, like, the fuck?
Yes, exactly.
It's just been draining.
And they would underestimate them two
But
when they're probably stronger than y'all. I mean, they got in fist fights.
Like, I don't even know.
I wouldn't even call me and Jamal fights, because all we would do was just roll around on the floor. It wasn't hits and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I kind of really got
So it was really like motherfucking WWE. That's the name of it. Like, it was just. I hated that house. I hated everybody in there except Christine and Daryl. I hated it, and I hated the people in it. And like the producers only made it worse.
Exactly. They would come to me like, Christine, I think you need to do this. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna.
Exactly.
do
Like,
this.
y'all want to get ratings? Do y'all want people to see this? Do y'all want to get bookings?
Right.
And I'm like,
The fuck.
you know, but we were stupid because we actually did it. So, you know, like, I'm like, we're talking about them, but honestly, if it wasn't for them, nothing would happen in the house or for us.
I provoked a lot of fights. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do provoke fights, but only because I feel like if you come at me the wrong way, I'm not going to just let it laugh and let it go. Like some of these bitches did. I'm not that type of person. You say something to me, I'm going to come confront you. I don't give a damn, but I'll get a first hit. It's whatever. As long as I'm satisfied with what the fuck I did, I'm straight. But if I'm not, I'm going to keep coming back for more. And that's what these bitches didn't realize. They talking about something, they tired of fighting me, but you're going to keep fighting me until I get fucking tired. And that's almost never.
Exactly. You know, like, we really just have the same mindset.
They just want everything to be.
Well, there's still a little bit of heat in the whole show. Hey, so besides the Ratchet Club, what do you guys do now? Anything?
Well, in my neighborhood, I still fight though. That's my neighborhood.
Ain't you in college?
I heard he dropped out. I heard.
You can go. So what you gonna do now? You gonna work in McDonald's or some shit?
He looks like he
Can
was.
you go some some beer? Because I love McDonald's.
You need to hook him up with a new wardrobe. Look what he wearing. Like, what the hell is this? Heaven? Why you have on all white? Like, honestly.
I like it, actually. I do. I like the outfit.
Okay,
It
yeah.
reminds me of like a nice little
These two look like they about to go
It's
to
gonna
New
be
Boys.
I like the
Something
outfit.
like
The
that.
shoes
They about to
and
go
stuff.
jerking.
I don't
They look like they about to
I
start
like
jerking. That Cali swag.
like.
Shut
why?
up.
Like,
You
why
want
you?
to be Chief Keef, please.
Oh!
Please shut up. Don't want to be Chief Keef.
Where your ass at though? Unemployed, living in your damn mama's basement.
Nigga, you live in your fucking mama garage.
Oh, I got my own apartment.
Oh.
Why you living in your mama's basement being your meat?
At
To
least
serve-
I have a house. You have an apartment.
Nigga, your mama house?
No, my house.
Nigga, your mama house.
My house. I don't live in my mama house. You do. Well, your mama apartment. I'm sorry.
Oh!
Oh. Take your
I didn't know y'all had beef.
We trying this shit now.
Okay, I need a drink.
So, welcome back to the Ratchet Club reunion. So, let me ask you guys something. What are your plans for the next season?
I'm
of the
still
Ratchet
thinking.
Club?
They haven't really talked to us about next season. But I would definitely do one. You know, like.
Yeah.
Like, probably with the same people, but with more people, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, because, after a while you get bored, you know? And this season was definitely crazy, but if, you know, like, they get new people, next season will be crazy. But I haven't heard no contract being slid my way, so I really don't know.
Yeah, season we gonna bring in a new person.
As long as they
Big
got.
one.
I mean, hopefully they do.
No,
Straight.
they're
No,
crazy.
I can get wasted.
Online,
every
I
day.
heard they was talking about a new deal, like a new TV deal, but that could be for anything. They can be getting new people for all we know.
Yeah, I mean, who not say that, like, we will be back? You know, like, we might be gone. You know, it just all depends on the network and the producers.
I
We
hope
don't
I'll be
know.
back because I love.
Hopefully.
Well, I have to make the right
I love
decisions.
everything.
She just loves the bar.
I
You
mean,
hear me? You hear me, Terrence Courtney and Jalen Warmack? You better make the right decisions.
they're gonna suck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
It's great.
So, do you guys feel like there will be more fights, or do you guys feel like there will be more
I feel like there's
parties
gonna be
or
more.
celebrations?
probably a little bit of both because
Mixed together.
it's gonna be new people, so people are gonna want to join our side, and then there are gonna be people who wants to, come try to get us to not, people gonna try to break our lines, and it's just gonna be crazy because it might be somebody on his mind level who might think the same as he does. It might be somebody on my mind level, which I doubt, but it could happen.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit both.
There probably will be more fights, because I'm not changing.
Me either.
You know, and I'm young, so I don't have to worry about, people going to see this, you're not going to get any deals. What the Ratchet Club is what the Ratchet Club is. It stays in the Ratchet Club. I don't go out fighting on the streets unless you try me. I fight in this environment because I feel like you guys provoke it.
I'm sorry, I do.
If you don't provoke it, then you be fine.
You know, I mean, sometimes I do just start stuff, but half the time I have a motive behind everything that I do and the reason that I did it.
That's why it's kind of good to have him because he's like Christine, you know, it's like don't fight.
Yeah,
No
you know,
reason.
like-
I was just like no.
If you watch the show, all you hear is Christine, 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 because it's like I'm always calling her and stopping her.
I got put out of like 5 clubs in like a week
Yeah.
for fighting, and I was a little diddly. He was like, I was so embarrassed.
Is there? Is that like just like fighting in public? Fighting in the house is one thing. You know, like when you take it to the streets and in clubs and bars, that's jail time. Like, like we actually signed a contract to do this. We ain't signed no contract to go to Wild Buffalo and like I don't know, hit a motherfucker with a bottle. We didn't sign up for that. So that's where she comes in wrong at.
She ain't going to no jail.
Yeah, you're gonna bail me out, right?
Of course.
See, like we got this little relationship going on here.
Relationship.
Didn't they go out there in the house this season?
Who?
Them two.
There was no relationships going on. In the
First of
house.
all, I could go to
It
jail.
was one
We're
girl.
friends.
There was one girl with 6 boys. What kind of relationship could go on there? So no, there was not no relationship going on.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I mean, hopefully, if we do come back, they do bring in like 2, 3 more girls. Hopefully,
Probably one.
probably so.
Cause after they see the season, like, oh, I'm good. Like nobody really wants to see the Christine Storm, and I don't blame them. But bitch, don't try me.
Exactly.
You know, have to be ready for whatever comes to you. If I throw a drink in your face, bitch, I throw a drink in your face. If I throw a fucking bottle in your face, I throw it. It's whatever. I don't care.
We really don't.
Should I fucking throw that fucking table at somebody?
What we do is what we do, and we don't regret nothing.
Nope.
You know, the Ratchet Club was what it was, the Ratchet Club. And when I left with what I wanted everybody to think of me. You know, I left being ass. I came back to the reunion being ass, and I'll leave the reunion being ass. I'll come back for a second season being ass. That's just how we roll. We don't ever stop. What's wrong with him?
I think it was
Down
maybe.
syndrome.
Autism.
So what do you guys feel about the second
I do
season?
not have
What's gonna happen?
Well, the second season is going to definitely, I'll probably on the second season, I'll probably walk by myself.
So what I do is be like, no more you and William?
Nah, just going to be me by myself.
So you're just gonna leave him? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I don't think it would be right for just to leave him.
Hopefully next time there will be more people to get the pressure off, just like me and Jamal, or stuff like that. So we just get more people. So it get more. You stop being fights between 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, it's like a circle. You just fight with everybody,
You know how it is.
and
Like,
you just contained in the house. It's like,
bitch, give me somebody else to fucking talk. Like, come on now.
and not just that. Like we were just contained in that house. It was just like, we had a TV, and we had our phones. But it was still like we sometimes couldn't go out because we needed a certain amount of hours to shoot, and we would be like we want to go out, and they would just keep us in that house all day and night. And I remember one time we were shooting, and I just got so mad at the producer, and I was just like, you guys are keeping us there overnight, and we just want to go to sleep.
Feel like jail.
It really was, and the fights were just exhausting. Like every single fight I got into, I wound up with a bruise or a headache or just something.
This fool gave me 2 bust lips in like 1 week.
Our fights are not real, by the
Like,
way.
Yeah, it
Our
wasn't
2
real.
fights
but,
weren't real, but
like when he's like, don't ever try to break him up from fighting because you will get seriously hurt. Like, and I've learned that it's just I'll be like, okay, let him do what he do, because when you try to break him up, you're gonna get bruised up. I already had one from the last time we fought in the Ratchet Club house, and I had another one I was trying to stop him from fighting, Sugar Brown. So it was kind of like,
yeah,
damn.
that fight with Sugar Brown, it was unnecessary, honestly. I just needed somebody to fight, and at the time, he was the person who I felt was worthy of an ass whoop around that time. You know what? Why don't we just watch the clip and just see how it all went down?
the best way to show.
So you gonna attack somebody because of that?
Yeah, he deserves it. Fucking hand hurts. I'm perfectly
Is he downstairs?
I'm perfectly fine. Where's Daryl?
you guys for a second because apparently it's starting to become the Billy and Christine show.
Exactly, of course.
So, what have you guys been doing behind the scenes?
You know what? We just been doing the normal. Well, I've been doing the normal. You know, when we leave this house, I walk alone. No one come with me. These niggas, CJ and William and Sugar Brown been trying to stay at home. I'm the nigga in the club. I'm the nigga out there. I'm the nigga doing this. I'm the nigga doing that. So.
I do a lot too.
Well, yeah, he came to me one time to the strip club. That was about all.
Well, outside this, I just go chill because sometimes you gotta get away from the drama. And it's like I get into drama and I start stuff sometimes, but it's like sometimes I just want to chill and get away from that stuff and just go somewhere else and chill. Like so, like if we're behind the scenes, I go by myself and chill because I need to get and calm myself down from like other stuff. So it's just like I'm just like doing like I'm just like going somewhere with him. It's like if I don't go somewhere with him, it's like I need time to myself so I can calm down and chill and get away from all the drama that's in the house.
Well, like I said, I go places just not with y'all.
The rest of the two, especially CJ, he'll just sit at home beating his meat all day.
CJ was irrelevant. I don't know why they even casted him. He was in 3 episodes.
I mean, we tried to bring CJ in, to us, but then at the end of the day, I mean, he really we all have our faults, but like for real, he never got in a fight or he never helped out. Like he would just sit back there and just do nothing. Like I wonder why he left. I mean, I don't wonder, but
Exactly.
He was supposed to fight me before, but
he had a problem with
we went to the club and then I came back.
He just must have been scared or something.
I mean, like when he left, he was like, "I don't want to be here no more." Like the drama's not for me.
You didn't get into anything though. I think the first day when he came, you had a little argument.
Altercation.
But it wasn't to that point.
I told him he should fight you, and he was like, "No, man, it's too early to be fighting. It's too early to be fighting."
Why would you say he needs to fight her? Why don't you fight her?
If anything, he
That's
used to
where the
come
problem
by
comes in at. Like y'all put bugs in people's ears.
Exactly. And then y'all wonder why I pop off because it's because of y'all. Well, because of you,
Who, William?
Jamal.
Oh.
Cause CJ was like, people wanted me to fight you, and I was just like, why?
Yeah, he didn't have a problem with her. I mean,
We had a problem on the first day, and that was because of something stupid and small.
Exactly. He said
And
he called her Christine.
Exactly. And you just keep coming back.
I
And
tried
it's
to
like,
fight
why?
him, but he didn't want to fight me, so.
I mean, he won't fight nobody.
I mean, tried to fight him, but.
He was, and I mean, I know like that y'all are probably sitting there saying, well, not everybody wants to fight. Then
Right.
don't come in the Ratchet Club.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying. If you don't want to fight, then just don't come here. Like we're all different in our own ways, but
Hella crazy.
Y'all got our own moment.
exactly.
Well, it appears to be that William had to go and take care of some business, so we're going to continue on with the show.
And also Sugar Brown Daryl had to leave too.
Yeah.
They're
so
also
the spot is empty.
So it's just us 4. But
Yeah, it was the most definitely interesting experience in the house, honestly.
Yeah, it was. And I would do it again.
I would definitely do it again. I mean, it was terrible, but
Not in such a...
nothing we can't handle.
Exactly.
I would enjoy it if I didn't have to carry everybody on my back.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm walking by myself next time. They can worry about themselves, and I'm gonna worry about me. It's time for me to stop caring about the rest of these niggas in the house. Start me caring about myself.
Exactly.
Well, we'll see who comes next and if we're still here.
Yeah, like if we're still here, we still gonna run the house. Like we're the original 6, not 7, because CJ doesn't count. Like no matter how much we hate each other, we came in here together and we left together. Well, we left together.
Yeah.
But I don't regret nothing I did. I don't regret anything that I said, anything that transpired between me and anybody else.
Okay, now we're going to discuss about the first fight that happened in the Ratchet Clubhouse. So guys, explain to me about William and Sugar Brown and what happened on that date.
You want to take that one?
Well, really, he got mad at me because I got his name wrong.
Honestly, if you watch the clip, I said, we were all standing up by the little balcony. And I was like, oh, what's your name? I want to say I said Willie. And then I said, oh, I forgot. And then he said, hold on, so what's your name? And I turned around and I see him being dragged. So that's when I jumped in because I'm like, wait a second, why are you fighting him?
So he just fought him for no reason.
He fought him for no reason because he wasn't finna fight me because I said your name is Willie.
And I said, what's your name?
He said, what's your name? And then he attacked him. That's what really happened. That's why I don't like William.
He had told me he was that he had said, "Oh, what's your name, Willie?"
I
No.
guess he was too scared to fight him, and he think he could fight me instead.
Exactly, because I said, well, what's your name? Willie. Forgot. If you watch, that's exactly what I said. Like, Rico, we played a clip, because that's exactly what I said.
Wow, it seems like a lot of you guys have been going through a lot of stuff in this Ratchet Clubhouse.
We went through a lot.
How do you guys feel about each other now?
Christine, that's my homie. Like, I'm always, be here for y'all. It's going to be here for me. There's, I don't give a damn what happens. Like, we can always call each other, pick up the phone, and that's that. Daryl's not here, but I don't have a problem with Daryl. Sugar Brown, I don't have a problem with him. Jamal, I don't have a problem with y'all with Jamal because Jamal, like he speaks his mind and he will let you know, oh, I don't like you, and I respect him. I don't think like that we could ever be friends because we fought a lot of times, but I definitely don't have a problem with Jamal. William, if I ever see William again, it's going down.
Me,
What about
myself.
CJ?
Oh, CJ, I don't get irrelevant.
Me, myself, we already know. Billy, go out to the club, have fun, drink. Daryl, that's my little homie, gonna bail me out of jail. He gives me these,
Preaching
speeches,
sermons.
yes, about me being, loud or whatever.
He's crazy.
Yes. Sugar Brown, I try to help you in the house, as you know. So I'm good. Jamal, like I said, I don't have a problem with you, but really,
Anything can
can
happen.
happen.
So it's like,
yeah.
so-
But William, you have to watch the clips to see why I am still pissed at this very moment. When you watch the clips and see how many times my name is in his mouth, how many times he talks about
Sad.
me, you're gonna be like, damn. Like if I was Christine, I would have beat the fuck out of him as well. But
he
CJ,
just runs his mouth.
yeah, it just run. Then I want to fight. Oh, Christine want to fight me? No, bitch, you made me. I'm not fucking dumb.
Like,
Y'all sit in the
damn,
fucking
nigga.
room all day and talk about me, bitch. I must be very fucking important.
Like,
But it's
your
going
break
down.
don't speak from all the shit you talk. Like,
CJ.
What? See me?
CJ, the first day, what happened? It was stupid. I don't really regret it. I don't care. Like you say, he's irrelevant. If I see him again, it's whatever.
I could just look past CJ. I could see him and not see him. I'd be like, wait, weren't you with me in the house? Wait, I don't know you. Because he wasn't there.
Like a
he
day
didn't
or
go through
like
the full
yeah,
experience of the traumatic of how nobody knows what we go through in that house. It's really, really hard. It's like mentally hard. Like physically it's nothing, but mentally,
Yeah,
just surviving in the house is hard.
Barely get sleep. I mean, I didn't eat much, and that's not like me.
Exactly.
I mean, me is just always kind of like, they're like, what the fuck are they doing? It's
I had
like,
to sleep on the couch because there wasn't enough room.
That house was hard, waking
Struggle's
up
real,
to,
boo.
waking up to
Struggle's real.
fights and other things. Oh yeah, Humming for the View, which you guys may get confused because there was a fight that was showing, behind the scenes that me and Christine had fought in the kitchen. That fight happened when I was supposedly cool with her.
yeah.
Yeah.
That fight happened, I think, that night when we came from the club, I believe.
And the producer side of that fight too, because they were like, Christina is drunk and she's over there yelling, "Hey, Billy, come and fight." So that's when I walked in and and like stuff went down.
I was just on the computer and
Yeah.
I heard the producers yelling to Billy and I was like,
and I was like, this is crazy, but
Don't judge me.
I mean, like, here was just none of us, because you were not in our shoes when we were in that house.
Like
The
you
house.
come sit here for a day, you probably leave. Like, you have to be really strong to be in this Ratchet Clubhouse, honestly.
Oh well, see me. When me and Christine, when she had put those nails on the stairs, but then when I see her go on after everybody else, not me, that's what had really got me. It would be like, well, since I know she, since she didn't, try to kill me like she tried to do everybody else, that's what had got me cool with her. Me and Daryl, we ain't got to like thousands of fights, but then again, still, we working on being cool. Then
Yeah, I mean, because Daryl is a special character, so
Yes.
it takes a special person to deal with his personality.
Yeah.
Like, he's not very outspoken.
Yeah.
He's very to himself, and that's why I said see that autism, because he doesn't know how to express himself.
And he moves a lot, which bothers me.
Yes, he just
he just making.
So Jamal, how do you feel about everybody in the Ratchet Club?
Yeah, you know, I was raised to have respect for everybody. Well, I lost respect for William, but I have respect for CJ because even though he was scary, he still stayed himself. You understand? I have respect for him because even though he wasn't the best fighter in the house, he spoke.
I still got
Yeah.
right still.
I respect Christine and I respect Billy, even though we both had our differences.
You know, like my thing with Jamal is there was something that William had told me, and I just want to put it like this. He told me that you said while we were in the house that for the reunion you were going to beat my ass, and then
That's what he came and told me. That was his plan.
and now, I've been trying to keep my composure and stuff. Just like I just don't really know what to do, because I mean, if a person says I'm gonna beat your ass, in my eyes that causes your ass whooping, and you're taking your shoes off like you want to fight. Which I honestly, like, are you trying to fight?
I'm just getting prepared.
Prepare for what? Because you were talking shit to William. And I see the question. My thing is, if you're not gonna, like, if you're gonna say something, do it.
I have some questions for you guys. Okay.
Damn, you stretching out the shirt. I just bought this. My bad.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you before
Yeah.
you stretch out the face for me.
I'm
To
fine.
conclude, does anybody have any last words?
I'm
do.
fine. I didn't want to get that out. And, I'm fine. I don't have nothing else to say to nobody else. And that's that, Everything that happened has happened. I'm done, with this season of the Ratchet Club, season 2. Be ready for if we come back. And that's that.
Producer's comments.
Okay, like I said was, I'm gonna him. Who would have known that it's gonna happen? The way that he was talking about him, I was really trying to, hold him back for a minute, like. So then he just got up.
Okay.
Sit down.
You want to bum rush me? I'll show you a bum rush.
Okay. Might chill out for a second. We're trying
Let me stand up for a minute.
to end the show in a good way.
It's the Ratchet Club. We can never end up in a good way. Did you see the finale? Ashley can get handed out every day in his house. Get the fuck off of her.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm done with the Ratchet Club, season 2. That's it.
You better watch out. Call me Karma, bitch. Call me Karma.
Read the shirt.
Call me Karma.
William, be prepared for like whatever I gotta say to you. Something to say. Do something. I'm done. I fought Jamal. This is my last time fighting him. I'm done.
I'm not done fighting you, William. So that you know,
Oh, me neither.
I'm not done with you.
So,
You might have left early, but next time I see you, hopefully season 2, I'm not done.
Yeah. William, everybody who crossed my path, who disrespect me, gonna get me.
Well, that concludes this Ratchet Club reunion. My name is John, and stay tuned for the season 2.